good morning to Chennai, my last city in Tamil Nadu and my last city on the eastern coast of India. So I only have today left in Chennai to explore. I've been here for a couple more days before this, but I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I just haven't felt very well at all. Hello! I just haven't felt very well, and so I've just been chilling in the hostel really. I'm staying at Red Lollipop Hostel. It's a pretty decent hostel, it's the only one in the area again. Right now this morning I am off to meet Story Trails because I'm going to go on another one of their tours. I'm going on the Peacock tour, which is around Mylapore, and Mylapore is the area that I'm staying in, so that works well. I'm just on my way to walk there now. Yeah, so today I'm going to explore Chennai. I'm going to take you around with me. Don't know what it's going to bring. Could bring a lot of things, could not bring a lot of things. Who knows, depends how I feel, but let's go. Found it.
Because that will open up a window into the way a Hindu looks at God, at life, at religion, at himself, at the world around him.
This is Nandi. We're gonna give him a little prayer. It's wedding season today. Thank you. Yeah.
Keep it down.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now just when you fill up, don't fill to the top.
Oh, okay. I've done that.
Stop.
Okay.
3/4 of the way.
Okay.
Ah, that's it. There you go. That's it. Perfect.
Got it. Now it's ready to drink. Which one do we drink out of? This one? Okay. Yeah.
Those are coffees like dynamite combination.
Perfect. Let me just try this. It's really good. It's really nice. It's very easy. Look at this. This is the pro way. Well, that walk-in tour with the Story Trails was so good, honestly. I was feeling like a little bit meh this morning, like a little bit uninspired. But the lady that took me out, I actually ended up being just myself because 2 other people cancelled. So it was like a private tour. And she was just the most loveliest lady and like so passionate about the history here and just had all of the amazing stories that they tell on the Story Trails tour. And we spent a lot of time in the main Hindu temple in Mylapore, and she really just explained to me like exactly what we were seeing and a lot of the stories and the symbolisms behind Hindu culture, which I just didn't even know. Obviously I know, you know, about Ganesh, but I never realized like how he got his head, which was just an incredible story between Shiva and Parvati. And then I heard the other story about the peacock and Parvati turning into a peacock and Shiva having to turn her back. Like, just so interesting, learned so much. We also went down to St. Thomas Church, and there are loads of weddings happening today. One of my lovely subscribers that watches all my videos, he told me it was an auspicious day today. I didn't actually know what auspicious meant, but it means like a lucky day and a lucky day to get married. So I saw some weddings in the Hindu temple, and then I went to the church and saw some weddings, and I went inside. Like, it's just amazing. Like, you just couldn't do that at home. Right now I'm going to continue on my day in Chennai, and I feel so much better, so much more like pumped to see more of this city. So I've come to the lighthouse because I believe there's a pretty good view. But make sure you're aware of the timings because it does close for a few hours. There you go. Wow, this is the way to see Chennai. This beach is absolutely huge. Wow, it is so good up here, and it's actually not that busy at all, which is really surprising. Yeah, it's just a great way to see literally like a 360 view of the city, and super cheap, like 75 in total for me as a foreigner and with my camera. Next I'm going to head all the way up here because I'm going to go to Fort St. George. there is actually a metro or like train system in the city of Chennai as well. I was actually keen to test it out because I like testing out like public transport in that way. But I think the walk from here to the station is a bit too far, so I'm just gonna get a tuk-tuk all the way to Fort St George. Right, next step, find a tuk-tuk though. The Fort Museum is closed, which is really annoying because that sounded really good. I would recommend coming to that if you can do. Apparently it's got a lot about the colonial era here and sounds really interesting, but because it's a holiday today, it's the end of Pongal, it is shut. But St Mary's Church is here, which I've heard is nice, so now I'm here, I might as well go and have a little look. So this guy just told me I need to go back down here and go in this way, but this guy told me I needed to go up here. So I'm gonna have some serious words when I get down to this guy there, because he's told me to bloody walk all the way up this way. Okay, well I'm inside the fort complex. I did say, you just sent me this way, and they all just laughed at me. Yeah, this is the museum and it is most definitely shut. I don't really know what there is to see here. There's this big building. I have found St Mary's Church. Let's go in and have a look. Well, the church is nice, and seeing as I couldn't go into the museum to learn about the history, I have just had a quick Google and found out that Fort St George is the first English and then later British fort in India that was built in 1644. It kind of just feel like its own little like town inside this fort, which I guess was the point of it. But yeah, right now it's just all kind of like commercial buildings. I feel like there's not really much here apart from the museum and this church to see as like a foreigner. So I am going to swiftly leave, and I think I'm going to head to the flower bazaar. It doesn't seem too far away. I might try and walk and then we'll see how we go. So I've decided not to go to the flower bazaar just because it's actually not walkable from the fort. It's also like nearly 1 o'clock in the day and it's just super hot, which is crazy because it's actually like the winter here, but it's about 28 degrees and I am just pretty hot. But these tuk-tuk drivers here in Chennai as well are just pricing me so much, it's ridiculous. Like obviously when I went out on the tour with Story Trails, she was telling me how much I should be paying, and these guys are just charging me like literally like 3 or 4 times more. So back to Mylapore, they're saying like 250. I was like, no way. So I've just ordered an Uber for 150, although she told me it should be like 80, but it is a special holiday, so maybe that's why. Hello. Well, an Uber is better anyway because it is nice and conditioned and nice and quiet in here, much better than a tuk-tuk. So now I'm going to go back to the hostel and I'm just going to chill for a few hours and then head back out. Right, I have had a bit of a chill and I've edited some of the video from before this, and now I'm going to head back out, but I'm first going to go to a meditation temple in Mylapore, which is pretty close to my hostel, and the building looks really beautiful, so I'm excited to check that out. Just look at this building, oh my gosh. Taken off my shoes. I just went inside up there. It's just like a big meditation room. Obviously men sit one side, women sit the other side, and I just sat there for 5 minutes and just breathed and let my body relax. A really nice place to go if you are finding the traffic and the noise really chaotic. Just very, very chilled, so I definitely recommend going in there. And to end my day, I want to go up to St Tomas Mound, which is about a 20-minute journey away, so I've just ordered an Uber. Right, so I'm at St Tomas Mound, and now I need to walk up the stairs to the top. Oh, it's quite steep, but luckily at this time of the day, it's about I don't know what time it is now, about 4:30. It's really shaded, so it's nice. I think I'm not far from the top. It's a little bit hazy, but right over there is the ocean, I believe. Hostel now, and that is pretty much the end of my day. I did really enjoy going up St. Tomas Mound. It was nice just to see the city from a different perspective, and it was definitely nice in the evening. I can imagine it's really nice at sunset as well, and then like watching the city go dark. But to be honest, there wasn't that much to do up there, and I didn't really spend that much time up there. It probably took me longer to get there and get back definitely than it did up there, but there we go. That is the end of my day now. I am going to Mysore very early tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock from Chennai, so I need to make sure I get a good sleep before that. But I really liked Chennai. Obviously, I've only really seen what I have today. I did go out on a walking tour with the hostel when I first got here, so I've got some clips from the temple in the evening and also down by the beach later on as well to show you, so I'll add those in at the end. But yeah, I really like the city. I haven't done too much, but definitely glad I came here, definitely glad to see it. It's really interesting because actually Chennai is a really popular place for backpackers to come when they first get to India. Like, I've met so many people here because the flights are so cheap from other places in Asia, and especially Sri Lanka as well. So I'd say it is a good city to fly into, to experience India for the first time for sure. So if you are doing that, then do keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go and just chill out for the evening. So thank you very much for watching this. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Also let me know in the comments below and hit subscribe for more travel videos, and then I will see you in Mysore. Bye.